In this tutorial, we will cover the repeat pattern, echo pattern, and preview shape stitching tools. Repeat pattern allows you to quickly copy a shape into a grid-like arrangement. This can help save time that would otherwise be spent positioning individual patterns that repeat across several quilted blocks. Select the shape that you wish to repeat. I'll choose this star. Once the shape is selected, click Repeat Pattern from the Fly Outside toolbar. The Repeat Pattern dialog box will appear. There are two rows in this window, repeating across and repeating down. The count fields here determine the dimensions of the repeated pattern. In this case, it is a 2x2 pattern. I'm going to change that to be a 3x3. The spacing on each row refers to the spacing between each copied shape. Repeating across affects the spacing between each shape on a row, while repeating down affects the spacing between each row. I'll leave the spacing as it is for now and click OK. I now have created my 3x3 repeated pattern. The repeated pattern is now in a group. To edit the individual stars of the group, I would need to first ungroup them. For more on ungrouping shapes, see the previous tutorial on grouping. Echo pattern allows you to create copies of a shape that are slightly larger or smaller than the original. These copies are then stacked onto the original, creating a visual echo effect of the shape. Select the shape you wish to echo. I'll select this star here. Once the shape is selected, click Echo Pattern from the Fly Outside toolbar. Here we can see two fields on the window that appeared. The Shapes Count field is the number of copies of the shape. I'm going to change the Shapes Count field to 3, which makes a total of 4 stars, including the original. The Scale Percentage field determines how much larger each echoed shape will be from the one that came before. If the number is higher than 100%, then the echo will be outside the shape, while if the number is lower than 100%, the echo will occur inside the shape. I'll change this to 115% and then click OK. We can see that the star has now been echoed. The original shape and its echoes are now part of a group, just like with repeat pattern. If you want to edit the individual stars in the group, you will need to first ungroup them. Preview shape stitching allows you to watch a simulation of the order in which your pattern will be stitched by your quilt machine. To view the preview, first select any shapes you want to preview. I'll just choose our echoed star. Then click Preview Shape Stitching. The Design Player window will appear. The preview will not begin until we click the play button. But before we do that, we need to set the speed of the preview. The speed of stitching is measured in inches stitched per second. I'll change this speed to 10. Now that I've set the speed, I'll click play. As the preview is playing, I can adjust the speed, pause the preview, or stop it altogether. By using repeat pattern, we can quickly duplicate repetitious pattern elements. Echo pattern also allows us to save time that would otherwise be spent copying and positioning pattern elements, while preview shape stitching allows us to preview a dry run of stitching the quilt pattern elements. In the next tutorial, we will discuss Convert to Pattern Box, swap start and stop points, and set color.